Today we are filming one of the most incredible Land Rover barn finds ever discovered. This tractor actually has a tree growing up through the centre of the chassis. I honestly cannot believe how many Land Rovers are in here. This tractor was last taxed in 1972. Have you got any idea what this could be? I remember the last time I saw one of these. It must be one of the most incredible Land Rover barn finds I have ever discovered. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. As you can see, I'm joined with James and Stokze is back on the channel again. It's been a long time, mate.
It's been a very long time.
It's been too long.
84 years.
84 years. It's not been that long, but it feels
Kind
like it.
Kind of about that time, yeah.
Now today we've come to have a look at an incredible barn find with some very rare cars and some interesting agricultural vehicles. Let's go and check it out and see what we can find. Okay, so we are here and the first vehicle is this old Bedford truck. Now this is very, very cool. You can see that this has been here for a long time. It is almost completely rotten out. In fact, I know, I think it would probably snap in half if someone tried moving it. But it is a very, very cool old thing. How many years do you reckon that's been there for? 30?
Yeah, I can't
at least 20, 25 years, I don't know. It's very, very nice. It is cool. Look at the top. It's got like
1969, so
a round thing on the top. Can you see that? Almost looks like an escape hatch, doesn't it?
yeah.
I wonder if it's an old military vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, it could be. Yeah, it could be. Wow. Okay, so let's head a little bit deeper. Now we've got a few more cars here. It looks like we've got an Escort. Stu's up there. It's cool, isn't it?
It is. Two very timely.
Rusty Escorts.
Escorts.
My God, look at the state. Look at that engine as well. Look. Looks like it's blown a hole in the bottom of the sump. Crikey. Actually, that may have happened when it got dropped on the floor, perhaps. That's cool. My friend used to have one of these, but he had an RS turbo engine. It's quite a rare, actually, having the two-door. What is it? Peugeot, is that 205?
Four-door, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Been covered up to be protected, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. It looks like we've got a few more bits up here as well. We've got a JCB or something there. There's another one actually up there too. Got an old tractor. Oh, we've got, look at this here, look. Fulton Major, that's cool. Oh, that's lovely. Wow. We've got this old digger. It looks like the whole cab is completely fallen away from it. Wow. We've got a couple more. We've got another tractor, or the remains of one there. Actually, is that a tractor? Not sure what that is. That's interesting. If any of you guys know what that is, please let me know in the comments below. We've got an old caravan up here too, look. Another digger. I think I can see another car up here too. Oh, hang on. There's a Mini. Oh my goodness me, look at the state of that. Well, what's left of it. Oh, do you know what? That is a real shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at it.
It's been a long time. Here's the bonnet.
Yeah. Look at that, the natural decay. The rear window has literally fallen away from the roof. And it's just being balanced by the fuel tank, which has also fallen out. Do you know, that is artwork, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That really is artwork.
In France,
Oh my God.
put whole vehicles like this in resin, epoxy resin.
Really?
Yeah. I
God.
wouldn't like to move it though.
No.
It's in the wheels.
I mean, this would, yeah, they're actually really nice wheels, aren't they?
Go farther
Little
down.
10-inch. Oh, that is a real shame.
I said to him, I said, do you walk
This,
through fingers? And
he
that?
always
Yeah,
does
yeah, I go
this.
through like a man.
So I'm,
Moving with a man, that is.
I'm bad enough for wearing shorts. He wears shorts and flip-flops in terrain like this. It's just madness.
It's too hot.
It's too hot. Right. Anyway, let's move on. So just down here we have a Land Rover, which again has been left here for many years. And it is a real shame because these are quite collectible. But look at the state of this. You know, there's probably only a few parts worth saving on this now. I mean, maybe you guys are screaming at me now saying, no, this is worth that. You know, you could do this, do that. I don't know. But to me, it looks far too gone. I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, guys. Now, we have a couple more cars here hiding away under the trees. Now, this one looks like, I don't know, I thought it was a Wolseley, but I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure what that is. But look how rotten it is. What a shame. What a real shame. These are mostly scrap cars now. I mean, you can just imagine trying to pull this out. It would just fall apart. It would literally fall apart. And it looks like we've got another vehicle here. It's a Morris van. A Morris van. Look at that. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the fact it's just falling apart on itself. I mean, that's natural decay at its finest. You know, this isn't just a car now, it's artwork. Nature is slowly reclaiming that vehicle and reducing it to the ground. But it is a damn waste, it really is. And it looks like we've got more stuff through here. Is that actually, I don't know, what is that? I've never heard of that in my life.
Is that how you pronounce it? Carrier?
Carrier?
With a K?
It looks 50s.
Like you've just said, that artwork, this is artwork.
It is artwork, it really is. Yeah.
See, when cars like this, they should be left where they are, but
Yeah.
no doubt they'll be scrapped. The roof's been cut off or it's given away.
It looks like it's purely just rotted,
Yeah, rusted away, yeah.
and the strength of the pillars just couldn't hold the roof anymore, and it's falling down. But look how pristine that is still.
Doors fell off this side.
Yeah, even the grill, look, the grill's literally hanging on
By a headlight.
by one bolt, I think.
Oh, is it?
Literally one bolt. Yeah. Well, that's a very cool find now. I've never even heard of that before, so...
Yeah.
And that's what I love about these explorers, isn't it? You never know what you're going to find.
No, exactly that, yeah, exactly that.
Right, so it doesn't look like we've got anything up there. But down here, I know for a fact there is a very large barn. And we've got a little tin shed here. Let's have a quick look in there before we go down to the barn. There's an old butler sink. They're quite cool. There's a rear axle, a couple of steering columns, some framework, and not a lot else. But I mean, considering how rotten the place is, it's quite surprising it's still holding up. Wow. Okay guys, let's head down to the main barn and see what we can find in there. Okay, so it's now time to have a look in the barn, which is down in this direction. But there is one problem, James.
No, there isn't.
How are you going to get down here in your flip-flops? Oh, okay. Let's see it happen then.
Stuber.
Stuber, not an Uber, it's Stuber.
He's too far away.
Oh, you're kidding. Right. Show the world what a Stuber is.
If I knew this was going to be my job, I wouldn't have come. I hope James is not doing that.
Okay, so now we're all loaded up. We're going to head down in this direction, which we think the barn could be in.
Yeah.
Stu, I think even you might struggle with this. It's
No, I won't struggle.
Oh, don't see my kneecap.
oh no. This is how overgrown this place is.
Kind of roughness as a man before.
I'm really glad you're here. There's no way that I could have ridden Colin, please.
No. I wouldn't have let you ride me down here anyway. Oh no, hang on. It's getting a bit boggy here. Whoop.
Boggy?
Yeah, a little bit.
I wouldn't know.
I think
You're going to ruin your Chelsea boots.
right.
You have ruined
Where are we gonna go? Let's head this way and see if we can find it.
No worries.
I think we're getting very close to it now. So we've been walking for a good, I reckon 5 minutes at least, trying to find this barn. And I think we might be getting a bit closer because I can see the tree lines are starting to change very slightly here. Yes, it's down there. We're definitely going the right way. This was, believe it or not, a path which originally led to the barn. But now it is completely, getting caught up in the branches, completely overgrown. I mean, my God, which way do we go? Which way do we go? Look how thick it is. Honestly, guys, this is ridiculous. I didn't quite expect it to be this difficult, I will be honest. Look, they're only about 10 feet away and they can't even see where I am. Right, I'll see you when we get there, guys, because I think this may take a little while. So, after a lot of hiking and fighting my way through this woodland, we have finally made it to the barn. And I've got to say, it's a lot bigger than what I thought. A lot bigger. Now we just need to try and find a way in, a safe way in, because at the moment it doesn't look very safe at all. It actually doesn't look safe. In fact, I think part of it has actually collapsed halfway down. Oh my goodness me, look at this. So that whole centre section has completely collapsed. God, this is going to be very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Oh, look, there's a Land Rover. Oh, there's another one. There's another Land Rover there. Right. Let's try and find a safe way. Whee, I nearly went. A safe way to explore this place. So look at that. This thing is absolutely rammed. Oh, look at this, guys. This is a proper barn find. Well, what's left of the barn anyway. So, let's have a little stroll through here. Look at this. Nuffield Universal 4. We've got another tractor, another Land Rover. My God. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, there's a massive spider on my arm now. I have to flick that off. Right, let's see if we can maybe squeeze through here. Oh my goodness me, there are so many Land Rovers here. There are so many. Look at this one here. SPX 52AM. How long has this been in here for? And bearing in mind, we are at the very back of the barn, so Mazzy Harris 203. Mazzy Harris. I've heard of Mazzy Ferguson, but I've not heard of a Mazzy Harris. Look at that old toolbox, look. Everything is still in there. Look at this, guys. This is incredible. What an amazing place we've found today. This is incredible, isn't it, mate?
It is, yeah.
Can you believe all this stuff is buried here?
Yeah.
Like completely buried.
All the cars out front are covered in chicken wire.
Yeah, I know.
It's encouraging.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, how old? Look at the structure. How old is this place? How long has this been abandoned for? Fulton Super Major. Wow. Guys, look at this. There's another Land Rover there. There's another one here. Look, there's even a Honda bike here. I've lost count of how many Land Rovers are in here. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is really, really cool. Look, there's a transmission box there for a Land Rover too. So we've got another tractor here. This is where it starts getting a bit dangerous now, because the barn, as you can see, has completely collapsed. Completely collapsed. Look, there's another Land Rover. There's another one in front. There's another one up there. I cannot believe how many Land Rovers are in here. This must be like half of the UK stock just in this one barn. Fulton Power Major. Right, this is where it's going to get dangerous, guys, because if I touch any of this, this is all coming down on top of me. And sadly, it has actually come down on this Paul Land Rover here. And there's another one just in front of it down there. What a real shame. A real shame. In fact, this wire here is actually holding up this part of the rooflet. This is very, very dangerous. What I might do is actually jump back outside here, go around this and then go in further down, because if I go through there and knock part of that wood frame, that is going to be me done. So let's head back this way and go and find a safer route. So unfortunately, I soon realised that the only way to get into the other section of this barn was actually to come this way. So oh dear, yeah, this is not what I had in mind, because it's very dangerous, and I mean extremely dangerous. I'm just going to have to be incredibly careful. Squeezing through this gap. If it does come crashing down, I guess the only saving grace is that this Land Rover could potentially save my life. So we are now here. Do you know what? Actually looking at this, somehow, I don't know how it's possible, but when you look around and consider how much of the roof has actually come down, this Land Rover appears to have actually been saved. You know, the roof hasn't collapsed. It's only had light woodwork fall on it. Let me just see if I can step over. God, look at this. So here we are. There's an old Volvo there, look. Look at that. You can just see that through the branches there. I think what we'll try and do is get round the front of this Land Rover here. Oh, we might have to go up over. Look, we've got some acros actually holding the roof up here. Oh my goodness me, this is incredibly dangerous, guys. This really is quite silly. I think the only thing holding that piece up there is actually that wood, and if I tread on that, there is a good chance that it could come down. God, honestly, I'm terrified. I'm actually terrified. In fact, I don't think I can go that way, because if I do knock that, that is the only thing holding that up. So I'm going to have to go this way. And I don't even know if that's possible. This is so dangerous. This is probably one of the most dangerous barns I've been in for quite a long time. I mean, oh my God. I honestly don't think it's worth risking my life just to show you guys what the front of this looks like, because I don't think there's much more in front of this here. There's literally a door there and a load of pallets, and I think that is it. Oh God. Honestly. I'm bloody terrified. Yeah?
Oh, I didn't think you were going in there.
No, do you know what? I kind of wish I didn't.
Why?
Because it's really dangerous. Like, it's very dangerous, mate.
Is there anything further down there?
Yeah.
Is it worth coming out of here, going along the wall and going in a different way in?
If you can find a different way in, it might be.
There is, because when, you know the door where Stu was?
Yeah.
If you go to the left, it's clear the whole way down the side.
Oh, is it?
But I really wanted to film this whole one.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck I might just climb in there.
Right. Look at this idiot. Never comes prepared.
Right. Flip-flops are all terrain footwear, right? I go everywhere in these. I climb mountains, I do this stuff. Whatever I need to do, they are there. If it's warm out, you don't need anything else. I'm going to go home. I'm not going to die today. Well, not now I'm out of there. I'm going to be absolutely fine, Colin. So,
Okay.
you know,
apart from your toes, they're going to be covered in stinging nettle stings.
Right, enjoy your £5 shoe zone shoes. I'm gonna
Oh, these are Nikes, mate. I'll pay good money for these.
These are nice. I've got the off licence with these.
Let's all go to Tesco's where James buys his best clothes. His shoes are really nifty. They only cost £1.50. So guys, just a quick video to show you what the other side of the front of the barn looks like. Now this is the front, the main entrance to this barn. And as you can see, it is completely overgrown. There's actually a tractor or something parked just down there. But I mean, we have actually got full-size trees growing up in front of the main doors. So that just goes to show you how long that stuff has been left in there for. Now we've got a few more bits to check out down here. So let's go and have a quick look at those. And then I think we're going to be pretty much done. Okay, so we're now making our way to the front of the main barn. I just want to show you how overgrown that is. Now we've even got more Land Rovers here, which are completely taken over by nature. Trees and bamboo growing up all around them. Look at this one here. It's just mind-blowing how many are here. Have you actually counted how many are here?
No.
I lost count about halfway through.
Yeah, my brain, I haven't got the brain power to allow myself to count more than 3.
Wow.
But in fact, hang on, is
Is there another one?
that another one in there? I don't know. Oh no, there's
There's something. There's something in there, but I can't see what it is. Oh my goodness, this is incredibly overgrown. It's not easy and it's quite painful. No point going in there. I just want to show them everything. Ow!
I want to show them what I.
All right. There we go. So I'm now at the main doors to the barn that we just had a look in. And you can see it's very obvious that nobody has been in there for decades. I mean, this stuff has been left and forgotten about for a very, very long time indeed. And just to show you another example, this tractor actually has a full-size tree. Well, it would have been a full-size tree before someone cut it down, growing through the centre of it. Just look at that. That is literally growing up through the chassis leg and out next to the side of the engine. Oh my goodness me. Wow. And there is the other door. I mean, half the side is completely collapsed. Look, there's nothing left of it. And all of this, look, there's a trailer there. I didn't even see that. Even that's got trees growing up through it. So this is as original as a barn find gets. This has been a very, very interesting place to explore, and I hope you've all enjoyed it. So I'm going to run around, do some pictures, do an Instagram story and a TikTok video, and we'll see you back outside in the car very, very shortly. Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go check out the Instagram, which is TheBeardedExplorer_, and also go check out the Facebook page. Like always, I put all the pictures on Facebook, 10 the best on Instagram. I will link Stu and James in the description below, and we'll see you on next week's video.